First you have to log in. This is the window preview of the Sales Funda CRM software. Let's check out how to start in CRM software Sales Funda. This is the preview window of the Sales Funda. Here you have different options: dashboard, organization, contact, inquiry, reports, master, employee, and settings. To start the CRM software, first you need to set up your master account. We'll go to the master account and we'll see the first option, that is data source. Data source means from where you got the info of the lead. Depending on the promotion your company is doing, you can add the type of the source over here. For example, to add the source, you have to click this button and you have to write the name of the source out here. For example, social media promotions. To save, you have to click over here. Next option in the master is branch. A branch name can be added from here. Click on the plus icon and enter the following details and click on the save icon. For example, branch name. To save, you have to click here. Now you can see that there are two branches added over here. First one is located in Kandivali. We haven't filled information about it. Second is Andheri branch, for which we have already filled all the information. Let's check out the third option under master, organization type. You can differentiate organization type such as vendor, lead, etc. Click on plus icon and enter the organization type name and click save. For example, vendor. Lead. Let's go to the next option under master, department. Different departments in an organization can be added, like sales, IT, HR, etc. Let's see how to do it. I've already added sales department. Now I am adding other departments. To add it, click on the plus icon, type the name of the department, click on save. To add next, click on plus icon, enter the name of the department, click on save. The next option in the master is industry. Industry types like chemical, plastic, agriculture, etc. can be added. You have to click here to add the type of industry. For example, agriculture. The next option in the master is services. You can add service name of different type of services based on warranty, installation, AMC, etc. To add the services, you have to click on plus icon. For example, AC maintenance. To add the contract type, you have to select the option from the drop down menu. For example, it's a yearly contract, monthly contract, or a one-time contract. Depending on the contract type, you can select the option. You can also set the rates for the services which you are offering. For example, here in our case, we can write 5,000 and save it by clicking on this green button. It's set. The next option in the master is manufacturer. You can add the manufacturer by clicking on plus icon. For example, Syska. To save the name of the manufacturer, click on green button again. Your manufacturer name is saved. The next option under master is category. You can categorize the manufacturer like commercial accessory, smartphones, kitchen equipments, etc. by clicking on the plus icon. For example, here we can write kitchen appliances. To save it, we have to click here on green icon. It's saved. Likewise, we can add other categories. The next option under master is product. We can add the product by clicking on plus icon. We have to mention the product category. We can select the product category by selecting the options from the drop-down menu. For example, kitchen appliances. We can write model number out here. We can write product name. We can write short description about the product. We can also mention the default text over here. We can also set record order level. We can also mention opening stock here. For example, we can mention the duration of the warranty by selecting from the drop-down menu, for example, 1 year. We can select the manufacturer from here. We can write item code. We can mention the number of units out here. We can mention the rate. We can mention the part number, demonstration option, status option, and later on, after filling all the details, we just have to click on save button. It's saved. So we have two products. First is mixer and the second one is fridge. Likewise, you can mention and add on all the product details out here. The next option under master is other charges. To add the details, you have to click on plus icon. Here you have to mention the category of other charge. For example, transportation, rates, and description of the other charge. To save, you have to click on this green icon. So it's done. The next option under master is terms and conditions. To add the terms and condition, you have to click on new icon. We can write the subject. We can mention the terms and condition over here. write the terms and conditions and click on Save. At any point of time, to edit the clauses of terms and condition, you can click on this edit icon and edit the terms and conditions. And after editing, you can again save it by clicking on this blue save icon. The next option under master is text. Here you have to write the text name and text percentage. Next option under master is reason. By clicking on this plus icon, we can write different reasons why lead did not convert into customers. For example, they found our prices high. You can add number of reasons as per your choice. Second, likewise, you can add on the reasons. Then we can fill employee data over here. Under that, there are three options: employee list, employee group, and add new employee. First, we can go ahead and add new employee. Here you will find various details like employee ID, branch, department, first name of the employee, last name, designation, qualification, primary phone number, secondary phone number, date of birth, date of joining, emergency contact number, primary email ID, secondary email ID, basic salary, work experience, employee rights group, reports to, documents number, address, password, country, state, city or town, and postal code. And then we can go ahead and click on this green icon to save the details. It's successfully saved. You can go ahead and fill all the details about all the employees. The next option under employee is employee list. Here you can see employee data of your company. Details like employee ID, branch ID, departments, employee rights group, first name, last name, designation, qualification, primary phone number, etc. To edit the data, you can click on this icon. After editing, you can go ahead and click on the green icon once again to save the data. The next option under employee is employee group. We can add the employee group over here. To save the details, click on Save button. Here it is. We have details of all the groups. The next option in the Sales Funda CRM software is Organization. To add the details of new organization, we have to click on this Add New button. Here there are various details like contact person name, mobile number, email ID, Assign to. In this Assign to option, we can select the name of the employee who is doing follow-up with this particular client. Next is organization name, primary phone number, secondary phone number, fax, primary email ID, secondary email ID, website, CST number, TIN number, industry, data source, address, country, state, city or town, postal code, organization type, and description. We can also set the nature of the organization. There are 4 types of nature: hot, cold, mature, and not interested, where this red icon indicates client's hot nature. That is, lead is very much interested in buying your product or service. This blue icon indicates cold nature of the lead. That is, chances of this lead turning into a customer is less. This green icon indicates mature. That is, lead is converted into a customer. And last option here is white icon, which suggests not interested. That means the lead is not interested in buying our product or service. And finally, to save the details, you have to click on this blue icon. Save. Next option under organization is View Active Only. In this list, you can view organization and its detail. Here you can select an organization by clicking on this particular checkbox. And you can also send them messages and email. In case if you want to delete an account of an organization, you can click here and delete the account. Just in case, if you want your another employee to deal with this particular client, then in that case, you can transfer selected ownership to another employee by clicking on this particular icon, Transfer Selected Ownership. Here in this example, Samarth Yadav is handling durable plastics. Just in case, if you want some other employee to handle your this client, in that case you have to click on this icon, Transfer Selected Ownership. We'll just click it, and here from the drop down menu you can select an employee who will be dealing with the durable plastics. For example, I'll transfer an ownership to Ajay Suryavanshi. That's it. It is done. Next option is Import. Here, by clicking on this button, you can import CSV file to upload organization details of other companies. Next option is Export. Export selected to Excel. That is, you can export the selected data to Excel sheet. There is another interesting feature. Just in case, if you want to filter the leads with hot nature, that is, clients who are very much interested in buying your services, you have to click over here and you just have to write hot. You will get the details of all the lead with hot nature. That is so simple and easy. Same way, if you want to filter the data on the basis of its industry type, then you just have to write the name of the industry out here. For example, chemical. Within seconds, you will get the details of the leads from chemical industry. Next option in Sales Funda CRM software is contacts. To add the new contact, click on Add New. Here you have to select an organization. For example, I want to add contact in A to Z Chemicals. I'll just select an organization. I'll add the name of the person. I'll add the mobile number out here. I'll add the date of birth over here. I can also write anniversary date out here. I can add email ID out here. To add the designation, I'll write details in this column. You can also attach documents by click and drag options. To save the details, you have to click on blue icon out here. Contact is added successfully. Next option under contacts is contact list. In this section, you can view all the existing contacts. For example, if you want to see contacts of A to Z Chemicals, you just have to click on the checkbox and click on the organization name. Contact is added. Next option in Sales Funda CRM software is Inquiry. To add new inquiry, you have to click on Add New button. Here, you can add an inquiry received by entering the following details: organization or company name. For example, just in case if you want to add new phone number, then you can add it here. To write any notes or description, you can click here. After filling the details, you can click on Next. You will get this window. There are two options. You can differentiate inquiry into product inquiry or service inquiry. Click on the respective plus icon to add inquiry details. For example, services. I'll click on plus icon. Under services drop down menu, I have AC maintenance service. Suppose client is looking for AC maintenance services, then I'll go for AC maintenance. I can mention the quantity here. For example, 6. I can also specify whether client wants a yearly service, monthly service, or a one-time service. For example, client is looking for AC maintenance service of 6 ACs regularly on a yearly basis. Then I'll click on the year option and I'll click on Save. To edit the details, you can click on blue icon. To delete the inquiry, I just need to press on this red icon, Remove. It will ask for confirmation. Do you want to confirm your delete? If you want to delete, click on OK. Let's add one more inquiry. We have to write the name of the organization or company here. For example, India Electronics. Phone number, it's optional. If you have already saved the number, you need not write the phone number again. Notes. We'll click on next icon. To add the name of the product, we have to click on this plus icon. Under that, we have to go to product drop down menu. For example, client is looking for mixers. We have to click on this option. To mention the quantity client wants to order, we have to click here. For example, a client is looking at 5 mixers. Here you can see number of units is 20. That is, a company is having stock of 20 mixers. So just in case if you are out of stock, then you can ask for the time. But here in this case, we already have 20 mixers and client is looking for only 5 mixers. Then we can go ahead and save the details by clicking on this green save icon. At any time, if client alters his order, then we need to edit it. To edit the details, we have to click on this blue icon. Suppose a client is looking at 8 numbers instead of 5. Then we can write here 8. To save the details, we have to click on this green icon. Get saved. Next option under inquiry is inquiry list. In this preview window, you can see different options: organization name, nature of the organization, data source, status, notes, created by, created time, last updated time, and how many days ago this inquiry was received. You can also filter organization on the basis of its nature. Suppose if you want to find out the details of all the organization whose nature is hot, then in that case you just have to go here and type hot. It will process automatically and you will get details of all the organization whose nature is hot. That means they are very interested and you need to follow up with them instantly. Likewise, if you want to check out the details of all the organization whose nature is cold, then in that case you just need to type here cold. That's it. That's how you can use this filter option of Sales Funda. You can also filter the organization on the basis of its data source. For example, if you want to check out the leads received from Just Dial, then you just need to type Just Dial. Here it is. All the data and organization are customized and filtered on the basis of its data source, where in our case it's Just Dial. Likewise, you can go ahead and filter on the basis of its organization name, its status, created by, created time, last updated time, and number of days ago. It's simple and easy. Next option under inquiry is services inquiry. Here you can view all the service inquiries along with their current status and nature. Here you have options like inquiry date, quantity, status, organization name, data source, created by, nature, city, primary phone number, primary email. The next option under inquiry is product inquiry. Here there are various options like inquiry date, quantity, status, organization name, data source, created by, nature, city, primary phone number, primary email ID. Here in this panel, you can view all the product inquiries received, along with their current status and nature. Authorized user can update the status of each inquiry to hot, cold, mature, or not interested. You just need to click on that particular inquiry and you can change the nature of the organization. For example, if I want to convert the nature of the organization from cold to hot, then I'll click on this red icon. You can mention and write a comment on this section. You can set a reminder as well. For example, your lead has asked you to contact after a week. Then in that case, you just need to click on this set reminder icon. Set the reminder date. For example, today is 21st and your lead has asked you to connect again on 28th of February. Then you can just set the date. It's set. You can also set the reminder time by clicking on reminder time option. You can write the subject in this column. For example, potential customer. In this section, you can add remark or notes. To save this particular reminder, you just need to click on this save icon. Your reminder is set and it's successful. By clicking on this blue icon, schedule meeting. Here, there are 4 options. You just need to write meeting date, meeting time, subject of the meeting, assigned to, that is, which employee of the company will handle this particular inquiry. For example, in this case, if Ajay Suryavanshi is gonna handle this particular client, then in that case, you just need to assign this meeting to Ajay Suryavanshi. You can also add remark or notes in this particular section. We will quickly fill all the details. Your meeting schedule is saved successfully. Likewise, if you want to add some comment, then in that case you can write the comment in this particular section. For example, client is also keen for portable AC. To post this particular inquiry, you just need to click on this blue icon, post. Here you can see that your comment is mentioned, and that too, along with the day, date and time it is mentioned. In the inquiry list, there is one more interesting feature. You can add the reason why particular lead did not buy our product or service. For that, we need to click on the organization who is not interested in buying our product or service. For example, India Electronics. To add the reason why India Electronics is not interested in buying our product and service, we need to click on this particular black not interested icon. By clicking on this icon, we will get drop-down menu of the reasons why this particular client did not buy our product or service. Let's check out. We have filled 2 reasons. Number 1, they found our prices high. Number 2, warranty period of only 6 months is a concern. We can mention the reason on the basis of the client's feedback. We can also write comment. India Electronics got better deal from our competitors. To save, we need to click on this blue icon. Here you can see your feedback is registered along with the day, date and time. It is easy to track. That's why Sales Funda is user-friendly and the best software of CRM in India. Next option under Sales Funda CRM software is Reports. Under that, there are various reports which you can access and take your call. First option is Inquiry List. Here you can view all the inquiries saved along with their current status and nature. For example, in this panel, you can view organization name, its nature, that is hot, cold, matured or not interested, data source, status, what is the current status of this particular inquiry. Next, notes, created by, created time, last updated time, and how many days ago this report was generated. Next option under reports is Services Inquiry. Here there are various options. Here in Services Inquiry you can see inquiry date, quantity, status. That is, what is the status of this particular services inquiry? Organization name, data source, created by, its nature, hot, cold, not interested or matured. City, primary phone number, primary email ID. Next option under reports is Products Inquiry. Under Products Inquiry, you can view expiry date, quantity, status, organization name, data source, created by, nature, city, primary phone number, primary email ID. Authorized user can update the status of each inquiry to hot, cold, mature or not interested. Next option under reports is Inquiry by lost reason. All the inquiries which were not converted to sales and its reason can be viewed here. You can view organization name, its nature, data source, status, lost by reason and created time. All the inquiries, that is lead, does not convert into customer. Reason may be due to non-availability of the product or service is not as per the customer expectation, or product or services are available at a cheaper rate through your competitor, etc. Here, in this case, you can add lost reason. Next option under reports is Meetings. Here you can see organization name, assigned by, assigned to, meeting name, meeting subject, meeting status, nature, and expenses. Everything related to meetings are covered in this particular section. Next option under reports is comments. Here there are various options: organization name, nature, first name, last name, activity time. In this particular report, you can view all the comments against each organization name. Next option under reports is quotations. You can see different options out here: quotation number, quotation date, valid till. That is, this quotation is valid till which date? Organization name, its nature, created by, amount, status. That is, what is the status of this particular quotation? And created time. That is, when was it created? You can check it in this particular section. At any time, if you want to filter, you can just go to this box and filter on the basis of its nature. Here it is. You can see all the organization with hot nature. Likewise, you can filter on the basis of status, created time, amount, created by, or any option of your choice. Next option under reports is invoices. Here you can see invoice number, dated, due date, organization name, its nature, created by, bill amount, tax amount, other charges, total amount, its status, and created time. Everything is mentioned. Next option under reports is purchase orders. In this section, you can see purchase order number, dated, due date of purchase order, organization name, nature, created by, bill amount, tax amount, total amount, its status, and created time. Under this, you can view all the purchase orders. User can also edit the purchase order and email it to concerned person. How to make a purchase order? Here you can add all the entries for purchases made. All the purchases details can be viewed here. A purchase order is a written authorization from a buyer to acquire goods or services. You can also make a purchase order through the following steps. Go to organization, click on view active, click on organization name, that is vendor list. Click on the three dots located at the top right hand side and click on new purchase. You will get this preview window. Select description from the drop down list. Click on next. You need to click on this plus icon. Fill the details like product, quantity, discount type, discount, tax, description, unit, rate, and text name. We will quickly fill all the details. To save the details, you need to click on this green save icon. It's done. To see the details, you can click here, save and show details. Here it is. All the details filled by you is properly managed. Next option under reports is invoices against CFORM. Here in this section you can view all the invoices against CFORM. Next option under reports is invoice product. You can view all the invoices created in this particular section. For example, you can view product name, name of the organization, performer SR, item code, description, quantity, unit price, discount, subtotal, tax, tax amount, and total as well. Next option under reports is invoice services. If you are dealing in services and you want to make an invoice and you want to track the invoices created by your firm, then in that case you can check the reports from this section. Here you will find organization name, performer bill, service type, quantity, unit price, discount, subtotal, tax, tax amount, and total. Next option under reports is purchase product. You can view all the product purchases made in this particular section. You can check the name of the organization from where you have made this purchase, purchase order SR, item code, description, quantity, unit price, discount, subtotal, tax, tax amount, and its total. Next option under reports is purchase services. You can view all the service purchases made by your firm in this particular section. You can view name of the organization from where you have bought the services, purchase order SR, service type, quantity, unit price, discount, subtotal, tax, tax amount, and total in this particular section. Next option under report is maintenance list. Under this, you can view the maintenance due against each organization name and their respective status, that is, active or expired. It has details like product, contract start date, contract end date, organization name, nature, assigned to, primary phone number, and status. Next option under reports is upcoming maintenance. Here you can view product, date of maintenance, completed, contract end date, organization name, nature, assigned to, primary phone number. In this list, you can view and edit maintenance of each client. View all the upcoming maintenance against each organization. Next option under reports is ticket, that is complaint. View all the complaints raised against product or service and reply as per the ticket priority through tracking of this particular report. Here you can see various things are mentioned to provide you the best convenience. You can see ticket subject, department, priority, created time, last updated time, status, assigned to, that is, who is handling this particular complaint, and last replied by. For example, you can see that ticket, that is complaint, cell phone is heating frequently. Now priority is high, that is, you need to sort this out on an urgent basis. Status open, that is, this particular ticket or complaint is open, that is yet to be resolved, and this particular complaint is assigned to Savita, that is, Savita will handle this particular complaint. And last replied by is customer, that is, customer has contacted us to solve this problem. This systematic preview is absolutely helpful. How to raise a ticket, that is, how to raise a complaint. A ticket is raised when you want to intimate the support team about issues faced while using a product or service. Once the ticket is raised, the support team is intimated and action is being taken to resolve the issue. You can raise a ticket by following the simple steps. Go to Organization, View Active Only. Select the name of the organization. For example, Nelster. Here, you have to go to these three dots. Click on it. Click on this option, New Ticket, that is, New Complaint. Click on it. Click on Product or Service on which you are having an issue. For example, Nokia Lumia 920. Next step, write the subject. RAM is very low. Select the department who is concerned with this particular complaint from here. For example, in our case, support. You can also set the priority. For example, if the complaint is of high priority, then you can select high. If it's of normal priority, then you can go for normal. In case it's of low priority, then you can select this option, low. You can write description of the complaint in detail here. For example, to save, you have to click on this blue icon, Save. Ticket has been raised and is intimated to the support team. You can also reply on the ticket with the support team. Once the issue is resolved, the ticket will be closed by the support team. Next option under report is received check. Here you get all the details about the received checks. You can mention organization name, invoice number, check date, bank name, account holder's name, check number, amount, and status, whether it is cleared or it is yet pending. You can also export the same to Excel sheet by clicking on this icon. Next option under reports is issued check. Here you will find details of all the checks issued by you. Other options which are there are organization name, purchase order number, check date, bank name, account holder's name, check number, amount, and status, whether it is pending or cleared. You can also export this report to Excel by clicking on this blue icon. Next option under reports is visit engineer. Here you will find organization name, contact person, mobile number, nature, engineer name, that is, which engineer will deal with this particular client, visiting time. You can mention the date over here. Visited, just in case engineer has visited there, then you can just mark. If visit is cancelled, then you can mention this in this checkbox. You can also write remarks in this particular column. For example, engineer has visited to the client, then in that case we can click on this particular checkbox. You can fill details over here: visited time, engineer name, remarks, travel allowances. Suppose if you are given travel allowances of ₹100, then you can mention it here. You can click here, visited, and you can write remark over here. To save, click on this icon. It's successful. Next option under reports is stock. Here you can track the stock available with you of each and every product you are dealing in. For example, click on this. To check the stock of deep fryer, you need to click here. Here you can see that model number, item code, product name, rate of the product, part number, stock, and status is also mentioned. In our case, we have a stock of 10 pieces. And in status bar, you can see green checkbox with the right mark. That is, stock is available. Next option under reports is payable tax. Here you can track payable tax data. Next option is collection statement. Here a user can view all the collections from the products or services sold. Not only that, you will get overview of payment method done, status of the check, invoice number, date of payment done, etc. You can see here financial year, bank name, account holders or payee's name, check or account number, amount, year, month, day, payment mode, status, organization name, invoice number, grand total. Everything is ready to view in this particular report. You can also export this particular report to an Excel file by clicking on this blue icon. Next option under reports is statement. You'll find details of all the statements in this report. Next option under reports is TDS deducted by customer. In this report you can find out day, organization name, invoice number, subtotal, total tax, grand total, TDS percentage, TDS amount, and received amount. You can also export this report to Excel file by clicking on this blue icon. Moving on to settings. To set up your account, you need to set up two things: common SMTP settings and SMTP settings. These two settings help in sending out email messages. Here you can configure SMTP settings. Each user has a different SMTP setting. Setting can be updated through the following way. Click on Common SMTP Settings and enter the following details. You have to write SMTP host name. For example, if you are using Gmail services, then in that case you have to write smtp.gmail.com and your SMTP port number would be 587. Likewise, you have to fill details in security type, authentication, SMTP username. Here you have to mention primary email ID of your company. You have to give your password out here. Again, you have to write email ID here in this column. You can mention the display name of your choice by writing display name here in this column. You can also determine the email ID on which you want your replies. For example, if you want reply on some other ID, then in that case you can mention it here. Next option under setting is change password. Authorized user can change password by putting in old password and entering new password twice. To save, click on this blue icon. Next option under settings is email campaign. Email campaigns are sent to a target list of recipients. The message may be of some promotional offers, invitation for a promotional event, wishing the recipients on special occasions or festivals. To create a new email campaign, you just need to click on New. You have to give a subject name of your email campaign. For example, New Year Greetings. You can write your message here. To save, you have to click on this blue icon. How to send an email through email campaign. First, you need to go to Organization. Click on View Active Only. Click on organization name to whom you want to send an email. For example, Gayatri Tech Private Limited. You just need to click on this blue icon, Send Mail. By default, email ID of the recipient would be there. You just need to write the subject and you just need to select campaign from the pre-selected templates from the drop-down menu out here. For example, we had created a message New Year greetings. We will go ahead and select this campaign. Our message would be there immediately. To send the message, you just need to click on this blue icon, Send Mail. How to send same email campaign to multiple clients. You also have the option to send email campaigns to more than one clients through the following way. You just need to go to Organization, click on View Active Only. For example, if I want to send email to all my clients, then in that case, I'll click on this particular checkbox. It will select all. To send an email, you just need to go to Send Mails to Selected Organizations. You just need to select the campaign name. For example, New Year Greetings. To send, you just need to click on Send. It's simple and easy. Next option under Settings is Quotation Design. Quotation is a formal statement setting out the estimated cost for a particular job or service. You can design a quotation by drag and drop options. Let's check out how to prepare a quotation for a lead. To add new quotation, click on this plus icon. Name the template of your quotation. To save, click on this green icon. Digital Recorder Bulk Order Quotation. To set up the quotation, just double click. This is the screen you will get to create your customized quotation template. You just need to fill the required details. How to prepare a quotation for a lead. Quotation can be sent on the request of a lead or beforehand. To prepare a quotation, follow these steps. Go to Inquiry, click on Inquiry List. Click on the name of the organization to whom you want to send a quotation. To send new quotation, click on New Quotation. Select the contact person name from the drop down menu out here. Fill quotation date, fill validity date. You can add reference number. From the drop down menu, you just need to select quotation description which you have already saved. ABC Company. Your quotation details are filled automatically. If the lead has asked for the quotation of products, then in that case, you just have to click on plus icon. It's because products is already highlighted. You just need to click on plus icon. Select the product. Write the description of the product, quantity for which quotation is to be made, number of units, discount type. If you want to give flat discount of certain amount, then keep the amount option active just in case. If you want to give discount in terms of percentage, then click on percentage. Here you have to mention the rate of the product. Discount we had selected on percentage basis. So here we can mention the percentage, 2%. Here we can write text name applicable. For example, VAT. Text percentage is automatically reflected. To save, click on Save icon. To view saved quotation, click on Save and Show Details option. You can view entire details here. To edit the quotation, you need to click on Edit this quotation option. After editing, you need to go to Next, Edit, make the changes you want to, and click on Save. Likewise, if you want to create quotation for the services you are providing, then click on Services. Click on the plus icon, mention the services you are providing, mention the quantity, rate, number of unit, discount type, discount amount, for example 200, tax name, tax percentage, etc. To save, you just need to click on Save icon. To see the overview of the entire details, click on Save and Show Details. Once again, just in case if you want to make some changes, click on Edit this quotation. You can also create invoice by clicking on Create Invoice. Next option under Settings is Invoice Design. An invoice is a commercial document that itemizes a transaction between a buyer and a seller. In this option, you can design invoice. How to create a new invoice? For that, you need to go to Organization, click on View Active Only, select the name of the organization for whom you want to create an invoice. For example, Gayatri Tech Private Limited. Here you will get all the details about the organization you have clicked. Click on these three dots located on top right hand side. Click on New Invoice. Here you will find name of the contact person, invoice date, that is by default current date, and due date of the invoice. Just in case if you want to change the due date, you can click on this particular section and you can alter due date as per your choice. For example, instead of 3rd April 2017, if you want to make it 10th April 2017, then click on 10th April 2017. You can add reference number here. You can add description of the invoice. You can select the option from the drop down menu. And you can also mention if this invoice is against C-form. Click Next to continue. If you want to create invoice for the products, then keep this option active. Just in case if you want to create invoice for the services you are providing, then click here. Let's suppose that you want to create invoice for the products. Then click on Products. Click on this plus icon. Here you can mention the product details. For example, you are creating invoice for Nokia 2000 Dual SIM. You can write description. You can mention quantity here. You are creating invoice for 5 numbers. Here you can mention unit. Here you can mention discount type. Just in case if you are giving flat discount, then you can keep this as amount. And if you are giving discount in percentage, then you can alter this option by selecting an option from the drop down menu, percentage. Here you can mention the discount percentage. For example, 2%. Here you can mention the rate of the product. Here you can mention the tax name applicable. By default, tax percentage will be filled. To save, click on this icon. To see the overview of the entire invoice, click on Save and Show Details. Here it is. Just in case if you want to edit this particular invoice, then click on this blue icon, Edit this invoice. After editing, you can update the status of the invoice by tagging them as paid, unpaid, or cancel. Not only that, you can update the payment received mode by clicking on Receive Payment option. Here you will get 3 sub options: Receive payment by NEFT, Receive payment by check, Receive payment by cash. For example, you received the payment by check, then in that case, select this option. Click on the plus icon. Fill the details like bank name, account holder's name, check number, amount, status. Under that, there are 4 sub options. You can mention the status as cleared, pending, bounced, or cancelled. Next is received date. You can mention the received date here. We will quickly fill all these details. Click on Save to continue. Bank name, account holder's name, check number, amount, status, it is showing pending, received date. It's so simple and easy. Likewise, just in case if you are receiving payment by cash, then click on this particular option, Receive Payment by Cash. Click on plus icon to continue. Fill the details like pay's name, received date, amount, and click on Save. We'll quickly fill all these details. Click on Save to continue. Same way, just in case if you have received payment by NEFT, then click on this icon. Fill the details. You can mention the status from the drop-down menu. You can mention the received date. Click on Save. It's so simple and easy. Suppose in case if you are returning payment, then in that case you need to click on Return Payment. Click the respective details by clicking on this plus icon. Select the name of the bank, account holder's name, account number, amount, status, and return date. Click on Save to continue. Here it is. You can see all the details of the return payment in this particular section. It's so simple and easy with Sales Funda CRM software. Same way you can fill details for the services. Next option under settings is Sales Order Design. Sales order is an order issued by a business or sole trader to a customer. In this option, you can design sales order invoice. Next option under settings is general settings. Here it is. Here you can mention minimum ticket reply hours. For example, client has made a complaint, then this complaint should be resolved within how many hours. This you can set by setting number of hours here. For example, 12 hours. You can also set service tax percentage, Swachh Bharat Sesh and Krishi Kalyan Sesh out here. Click on save to continue. It's simple and easy. How to check and enable login details of a contact. First you need to go to organization, click on view active only. Click on the contact name, for example Vinod Panchal. To check the login details, you need to select this option, login details. Click here and you will get login ID, primary email ID, and next interesting option is you can enable login for this organization or you can disable login for this organization by simply clicking on this option. It's disabled. To enable it once again, you need to click on this option again. It's enabled. It's simple and easy with Sales Funda CRM software. Next amazing feature of Sales Funda CRM software is dashboard. Once you click on it, you will be able to see graphical representation of entire activities of your firm. Here you can view all the summaries of the important activities. For example, inquiry status. You can see the status of the inquiries through graphical representation. How many new inquiries are there? How many follow-ups are to be done? Scheduled meeting, quoted inquiry, invoiced inquiry, lost inquiry, everything is here. You can also see upcoming reminders. How many reminders are upcoming you can see from the graphical representation. For example, renew in 30 days, you can see here. Next is meeting in next 2 days, reminder in 2 days. Everything is here, it's simple. Next is overdue reminders. All the details about overdues is reflected here. Pending meetings, service renewals, pending C forms, overdue complaints, etc. Everything is here. You can also track stock details in this dashboard window. You can see recorder level and out of stock details here. You can also see invoice overviews, overdue invoice, unpaid invoice, paid invoice, cancelled invoice, overdue amount, unpaid amount, paid amount, and cancelled amount. Everything is reflected in this exclusive Sales Funda dashboard overview. Next is purchase overviews. You can see entire details about purchase through here. You can also track complaint status, open complaints, in progress complaints, and close complaints. Next is comments count. Here you can view most important graphical representation about client's nature. Hot, cold, matured, or not interested. You can see this. Easy to understand graphical representation is extremely useful to take any business decisions. That's why Sales Funda is India's the best software for CRM management. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and give us a call and grab your CRM software now. You can call us on 9235353535. We are looking to grow your business through our Sales Funda CRM software. So trust us to grow your business.